Time now for the morning rush. Guilty. That's the verdict from the jury as they decide that Fabian Gonzalez should go to prison for his role in the death and dismemberment of 10-year-old Victoria Martens. 37-year-old Fabian Gonzalez was found guilty of reckless child abuse resulting in death, 7 counts of tampering with evidence, and 1 count of conspiracy to commit tampering with evidence. Police are investigating a late-night deadly shooting in southeast Albuquerque. APD says just before 9:30 last night, officers were called to a shooting near the 400 block of Southeast Cornell Drive. When they arrived, they found a man dead, leading to homicide investigators being called to the scene. The woman facing murder charges in a wrong-way crash that left 2 first responders dead will serve 18 months for 2 other similar cases. Jaramillo took a plea deal to aggravated fleeing and car theft stemming from 2 cases in Cibola County. In both cases, she told police a man forced her to commit the crimes. Erica.
And here's a look at our hourly forecast this morning. Temperatures starting in the low 70s and will stay in the low to mid 70s through the end of the morning commute with mostly to partly sunny skies.
Firefighters that spent months fighting the Hermits Peak Canyon fire have a long road ahead of them as they begin repairing the land that was damaged by the massive blaze. Officials say more than 500 personnel are working on the fire suppression repair and around the burn scar area. FEMA has extended New Mexico's disaster declaration through September 6th. However, what is not certain is if FEMA will still keep covering 100% of the total cost. That has not yet been extended. We'll let you know if it is. Corey is the owner of Screen King's print shop in Rio Rancho. Her business is along Highway 528, where major construction has taken over the last year, making it hard for customers to get to her. In order to keep up, she's now changed the way she's doing business, moving more to online sales and deliveries. Crews are anticipating a December 28th completion date for that project. Erica.
And here's a look at our threat index. It's moderate to low today. We will see isolated storms and a chance for burn scar flooding in the southern mountains.
President Biden says Osama bin Laden's right-hand man is dead after being struck by a U.S. airstrike in Afghanistan. The president says 71-year-old Al-Zawahiri played a key role in the 9/11 terror attacks, as well as the deadly 1998 U.S. embassy bombings in Kenya and Tanzania and the 2000 attack on the USS Cole. More speculation regarding U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's expected trip to Taiwan. Pelosi is currently in Malaysia. Sources say that the speaker is set to visit Taiwan today. A Chinese spokesperson over the weekend said there would be, quote, serious consequences for the U.S. if Pelosi makes that trip. The first cargo ship carrying grain from Ukraine left the country. That ship left Monday from Odessa heading for Lebanon, carrying over 26,000 tons of corn. The shipments will help ease global food shortages and inflation during a very difficult time. Erica.
All right, let's give a check on the morning drive. The maps are looking clear, no accidents or slowdowns. And tracker is going south on I-25 at Central. Everything's still moving at speed.
Take a look at this playhouse. It's a kid's dream coming to life. Thanks to Fairmont and the Make-A-Wish program, the hotel chain has teamed up with the Make-A-Wish Foundation to build the ultimate kids playhouse. The playhouse will remain in San Diego through September 25th before it moves around the country to different Fairmont hotel locations.
Time now for the 5 facts. At number 5, an Albuquerque father is hoping to raise money for kids with cancer while showing support for his son. Michael Casas' son, Sebastian, has been fighting a rare cancer, and now that Sebastian has finished chemo treatments, Michael is committed to going through the process of regrowing his hair alongside his son. Michael recently shaved his head, and the family has also started a fundraiser to facilitate research into the disease. We have a link at alwaysonkRQE.com.
Number 4 now, an Albuquerque Fire Rescue is reminding people to stay out of arroyos after rescuing a man who was caught in the rushing water after yesterday's rain. The alert went out around 5 o'clock yesterday, just after monsoon rain swept through Albuquerque. AFR crews helped the man out of the North Diversion Channel at Manal. Thankfully, he was not seriously hurt, but AFR is now reminding people these situations can quickly turn deadly.
And at number 3, we are going to see drier weather across the metro today. We'll just have a chance for an isolated shower or storm here in Albuquerque. Best chance for rain is going to be in the Gila.
Moving on to number 2 now, the woman facing murder charges in a wrong-way crash that left 2 first responders dead will serve 18 months for 2 other similar cases. Janine Jaramillo took a plea deal to aggravated fleeing and car theft stemming from 2 cases in Cibola County. In the incidents, Jaramillo was chased by police in a stolen car and arrested. In both cases, she told police that a man had forced her to commit the crimes. In the similar incident in March, Jaramillo was being chased down by police, this time on I-25, causing a crash that killed a Santa Fe police officer and a retired Las Vegas firefighter. Finally, number 1 for you this morning, the jury decides that Fabian Gonzalez should go to prison for his role in the death and dismemberment of 10-year-old Victoria Martens. The jury making that decision in a matter of just hours, siding with what the state has been arguing, that Victoria would be alive if Fabian had never entered her life. Victoria's family sat through 3 long weeks of testimony, including horrific details about her death and the dismemberment of her body by Gonzales and his cousin Jessica Kelly. 37-year-old Fabian Gonzalez was found guilty of reckless child abuse resulting in death, 7 counts of tampering with evidence, and 1 count of conspiracy to commit tampering with evidence.